Okay, for number 5, solve each radical equation and determine if any solutions are extraneous. So we're just simply solving for x. Okay, so let's look at this equation here. We're going to solve for x and then identify if the solutions are extraneous or not. Okay, so you have x equals the root of 24 minus 2x. To eliminate a square root, you've got to square both sides, because what is the square of a square root? It cancels each other. So the square root will cancel with the square on the right side. So you've got x squared equals 24 minus 2x. Now this is a quadratic equation that we need to solve for x, but we need to get all my terms on the same side. So I'm going to move the two terms from the right to the left to be with the positive x squared, because I want to keep x squared positive. So I'm going to subtract 24 and I'm going to add 2x. I'm going to do the inverse operation. So I'm going to subtract 24 to the left and I'm going to add 2x. So the 24 is canceled, the 2x is canceled. So I'm going to also write this in standard form. X squared plus 2x minus 24 is the standard form. Now you can either graph that using Desmos, graph it using your calculator, identify the x-intercepts, or you can factor. Either way, if you graph and find the x-intercept or factor, you're going to get the same two numbers. So I'm going to show factoring here. What two numbers multiply to negative 24 but add to positive 2? You should know that that's positive 6 and negative 4. Because 6 times negative 4 is negative 24. 6 minus 4 is positive 2. So x plus 6 equals 0 and x minus 4 equals 0. I'm going to write this down for you to have a visual. X plus 6 equals 0. I'm going to set both binomials equal to the 0. So this would mean that x is negative 6 because 6 plus 6, or negative 6 plus 6 is 0. And x is 4 because 4 minus 4 is 0. So x is negative 6 and x is positive 4. Now that you've solved for x, you need to see if you substitute those numbers into the original equation up here, do you get a true statement? Is it actually a solution? Or do you get a false statement and it's extraneous? So let's do that. Let's start with x is negative 6. Is negative 6 actually a solution or not? Okay, is negative 6 actually a solution? So we're going to substitute into our original equation, x equals the root of 24 minus 2x. We're going to replace x with negative 6. So negative 6 equals the root of 24 minus 2 times negative 6. So negative 6 equals the root of 24 plus 12, because negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12. And negative 6 equals the root of 36. The root of 36 is positive 6. So that's a false statement. Negative 6 is not equal to positive 6, so that's an extraneous solution. So negative 6 is extraneous. Now we're going to do that same thing with positive 4. Okay, I'm going to do that same thing with positive 4. So x equals positive 4. So I'm going to replace x with 4. So 4 equals the root of 24 minus 2 times 4. And when you simplify that equation, you get 24 minus 8. 4 equals the root of 16. And 4 equals 4, which is a solution.